Nigerian government declared Tuesday public holiday to mourn late ex-President Buhari. History will never forgive you for shielding killer herdsmen. Yoruba Union knocks late Buhari over crimes in Southwest. Senate President Akpabio appeals court judgment ordering recall of Senator Natasha. Aliko Dangote submits paperwork to build Nigeria's largest seaport in Ogun. Cameroon's 92-year-old Paul Biya seeks 8th term. France declares all Ghanaians eligible for asylum, says Foreign Affairs. Summary of the news. Nigerian government declares Tuesday public holiday to mourn late ex-President Buhari. The Nigerian government has declared Tuesday, July 15, 2025, a public holiday to honor former President Muhammadu Buhari, who died in the United Kingdom on Sunday. This is part of a 7-day national mourning period declared by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Minister of Interior Dr. Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, speaking on behalf of the government, said the holiday recognizes Buhari's contributions to Nigerian democracy, governance, and national unity. Nigerian flags are to be flown at half-mast through Saturday, July 19th. Buhari's body is expected to arrive in Katsina at 12 p.m. on Tuesday, with burial rites at 2 p.m. in Daura, his hometown. The burial was delayed due to logistical issues in London. Vice President Kashim Shettima is currently in London and has been briefed on the burial changes. The government has called on Nigerians to reflect on Buhari's legacy during this period of mourning. History will never forgive you for shielding killer herdsmen. Yoruba Union knocks late Buhari over crimes in Southwest. The Yoruba Sociocultural Group Ibimo Majeko Baje Ile Yoruba Union has condemned the legacy of former President Muhammadu Buhari following news of his death, accusing him of complicity in violence against the Yoruba people. The group alleged that under Buhari's watch, Fulani herdsmen carried out widespread kidnappings and destruction across the Southwest, including the murder of Funke Olakunrin and the invasion of Iganga. They accused Buhari of turning a blind eye to the suffering of Yoruba communities, enabling violent attacks and targeting Yoruba figures like Sunday Igboho. The union also referenced the EndSARS protest killings and criticized Buhari's silence and inaction on key atrocities. Describing his tenure as one marked by state-enabled terror, the union stated that history and the Yoruba people will never forget or forgive the pain inflicted during his rule. They called for justice, national reflection, and lasting remembrance for the victims. Senate President Akpabio appeals court judgment ordering the recall of Senator Natasha. Senate President Godswill Akpabio has filed a notice of appeal challenging the Federal High Court's ruling that ordered the recall of Senator Natasha Akpodi-Uduaghan to the Senate following her 6-month suspension. The appeal dated July 14, 2025, argued that the lower court exceeded its jurisdiction as matters relating to the internal affairs of the National Assembly are not within the court's purview under Section 251 of the 1999 Constitution and are protected by the Legislative Houses Powers and Privileges Act. Akpabio's legal team contends that the suit was prematurely filed without exhausting internal Senate mechanisms for dispute resolution. They criticized the trial judge of dismissing Akpabio's preliminary objection and for making determinations of suspension's validity and recommending Akpodi-Uduaghan's recalls, actions they describe as advisory and outside judicial authority. The appeal also challenges the margin of interlocutory and substantive reliefs and alleges that the court violated procedural rules and Akpabio's right to fair hearing by introducing issues not argued by the parties. In response, Akpabio seeks to overturn key parts of the judgment, have the suit dismissed for lack of jurisdiction, and prevent the judiciary from interfering in what he maintains are legislative matters. Aliko Dangote submits paperwork to build Nigeria's largest seaport in Ogun. Aliko Dangote is said to build Nigeria's largest deep sea port in Olokola, Ogun State, near his massive fertilizer and refinery facilities. The project aims to boost exports, improve logistics, and reduce reliance on existing ports like the Lekki Deep Sea Port. It will also support future liquefied natural gas (LNG) exports with pipelines planned from the gas-rich Niger Delta to the coast. Dangote intends to surpass Nigeria LNG Limited in gas output and position Nigeria as the world's top urea exporter within 4 years. He projects $30 billion in annual revenue for his group by next year and believes such investments can help transform Africa into a global industrial force within 5 years. Cameroon's 92-year-old Paul Biya seeks 8th term. Cameroonian President Paul Biya, aged 92 and the world's oldest serving president, has announced his intention to run for an 8th term in the upcoming October 12, 2025 presidential election. Biya, who has been in power since 1982, made the announcement via his X and Facebook accounts, stating his commitment to continue leading despite the challenges facing the country. If re-elected, he could remain in power until nearly 100-year-old. His decision comes amid recent rumors of a coup and his death, both of which were debunked. Such speculation often arises during his long-term absences from public view, but he has been more visible on social media recently. The government has previously banned media from reporting on his health. France declares all Ghanaians eligible for asylum, says Foreign Affairs. France's National Court of Asylum (CNDA) has ruled that all Palestinians living in Gaza are eligible for full asylum in France, setting a historic precedent. The decision stems from a case involving a Palestinian woman whose initial asylum claim was denied. The court overturned that decision, stating that Israeli military actions in Gaza amount to prosecution under the 1951 Geneva Convention. The court classified Ghanaians as a persecuted group based on their nationality and collective identity, regardless of individual circumstances. This move effectively opens asylum to all Gaza residents, even though France does not officially recognize Palestine as a state. The ruling has been praised by human rights activists but sparked activism from security advocates. Critics, including secular activist Henda Ayara, warned of potential risk linked to terrorism, anti-Semitism, and social unrest, especially given France's existing tensions in immigrant-heavy areas. Follow for more. July 15, 2025.